Hello everybody and welcome to the touchdown, the next touchdown in the travelling commodity chains series. And you know, touching down the manifestations of global change in local materiality are manifested very clearly here in Franz, which is essentially a tourist town built around the wonderful Glacier, which you can see up behind us. And this is really evocative, really telling about rural change in New Zealand. Tourism, of course, offers a way of diversifying away from reliance on undifferentiated Fordist type commodities. It allows the assembling, if you like, of a much more complex socio-economy with inputs and outputs, backward and forward linkages, which are much more complex than previously. And of course it allows you to add values in very special ways. So you can construct value, construct meaning, and marketize that meaning. So in other words, what we see here really is a mixture of the materiality of the natural and the real, if you like, and of course the social construction of place, which come together in a way which allows you to accumulate capital. And in that sense then, Franz really does encapsulate this move. Tourism has become the most important industry in New Zealand in terms of exports, and that's a very recent replacement of the dairy sector as number one, and it's likely to grow more as these global changes manifest themselves here. What you see here, of course, is a constant differentiation and reproduction. So over here we've got the Alpine Adventure Centre, which offers ways and means of staying here for longer to capture that tourist dollar. And you've got helicopter flights here, for example, all adding to the value of this particular place. And of course what we're seeing is the attraction of a much wider array of tourists from across the world. So it's pulling in people from not just Australia, not just Britain, not just Europe, but of course Asia, and there's a growing tourist market, particularly from China, but also other parts of Asia. So what we're seeing here really then is a very clear manifestation of the global through those relationships, the assemblage of the social and the material here in Franz, New Zealand on the west coast.